Hi there, my name's Eric Simpson and welcome to the Personal Wellness Studio, where we use the Coach Me Slim and Trim programme to help busy professional mums aged 35 to 55 who are looking to drop between 2 and 3 dress sizes in the next 3 to 6 months and improve their overall health and well-being. In this week's Coach Me Slim and Trim tip, I want to speak about a subject called Are you mature enough to lose weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle? And when I use the word maturity, you may be thinking, well, hang on Eric, I am 40 whatever, 50 whatever, or 30 whatever. Of course I'm mature enough. I've got children, I've got a professional job. Of course I'm mature. Well, in terms of weight loss, there are certain mental stages you need to go through in order to be able to say that you are mature enough to be able to lose the weight and maintain it long term as part of a healthy lifestyle. I just want to quickly share these stages with you. You may have heard them before, and if you have, it'll be good refresher information for you. If you haven't, then maybe it's going to help you to understand just why it is that sometimes you get to a certain level and recognizing that once you're at that level, unless you move beyond it, you're always going to go back to square one. I did a previous video called The Weight Loss Journey, and this kind of links to that quite directly. So if you haven't seen that previous video, The Weight Loss Journey, be sure to check back through the archives and watch that one. But let's talk about these stages you have to go through in terms of achieving real maturity. Well, the first mental stage that everybody starts off with generally is what we call unconscious incompetency. So you're not aware that you're not able to do what you have to do to lose weight. And often what that means is people put it to the back of their minds. You know, it's not so much as you don't know what to do, it's more a case of you push it to the back of your mind and you don't give it much attention. So that's what I call unconscious incompetency. So you're unaware that you're not competent at doing the things you need to do to be able to lose weight and lead a healthy lifestyle. We then move to the next stage, which is conscious incompetency. And this is quite an uncomfortable place to be for a lot of people, because it means that you are now consciously aware that you are not particularly good at doing the things you need to do to be able to A, lose weight, and B, keep it off long term. And it can be further intensified if you put yourself in a situation like, let's say, a gym, where you've got lots of fit, sweaty bodies around you that appear to have everything that maybe you're trying to aspire to, and they appear to be doing it very, very easily. That can be quite off-putting as well. And that's what we call the conscious incompetency stage. And I say it's quite an uncomfortable place to be, and it's a place where many people find themselves there. Because it is so uncomfortable, they'll often go running back to unconscious incompetency. In other words, they'll just forget about the whole thing and put it to the back of the mind. But if you're willing enough and you're prepared enough and you understand how to use your mind effectively, then you can move beyond this particular stage where you get to what we call conscious competency. That's where you are now in a better place mentally on a more consistent basis. You're now eating more healthily on a more consistent basis, and you're exercising more regularly, which could be with or without the gym, by the way. It doesn't have to be with the gym. But you're doing all three things in a real conscious way. You know what you're doing, you're getting the results, you're feeling better for it. But it doesn't stop there, and sadly, there are a lot of people who get to this stage and then give up on it and then fall back into old habits and eventually go all the way back to stage one, which is unconscious incompetency. So once you get to this stage, conscious competency, you've got to keep going. And typically you need to be going for at least 36 weeks to 52 weeks to get beyond what I call the weight loss calendar. And don't worry about what that term is, I'll do a video on the weight loss calendar in the future. But basically you've got to go through probably 36 weeks to a whole calendar year, depending upon your starting point in terms of how much weight you've had to lose, in order to be able to say that you really own this. And once you've gone through that period of time, you then move all the way back to the first stage, but this time you become unconsciously competent. So, just to refresh you on what those 4 stages are. Unconscious incompetency. You push it to the back of your mind, you don't want to know about it, you don't want to get involved in it. Conscious incompetency. Really uncomfortable stage. You have to have a lot of things working for you, you have to have a lot of support to get through this stage. Third stage, conscious competency, and then the stage that you're really after is unconscious competency, where you are now doing things pretty much automatically without a lot of thinking. So those are the stages that you need to go through in order to be able to say that you are mature enough to be able to lose weight and maintain it as part of a healthy lifestyle. I hope you found that useful, and as ever, if you have any questions at all, then please do email them in to me at admin@personalwellnessstudio, and I'll do my utmost to answer them in the form of a video, just like the one you're watching now. Hopefully you found that useful, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Bye for now.